The Price of Glee debuted on Monday, pulling back the curtain on Glee's dark behind-the-scenes drama, including the sudden deaths of stars Corey Monteith, Naya Rivera, and Mark Salling. Although the hit Ryan Murphy-helmed Fox show went off the air in 2015, it remains a highly discussed topic. Investigation Discovery's three-part docuseries attempted to shed a new light on that conversation by interviewing relatives, friends and publicists of Glee cast members, as well as former crew members and journalists who covered the television phenomenon. Notably missing were any of the show's stars, including Kevin McHale, who said he and his fellow castmates purposely chose to have nothing to do with the series. McHale's co-star Cordova Street was less diplomatic, calling The Price of Glee balls, and adding, "I think anybody that knows anything about that show and experienced it doesn't have anything to do with the docuseries, from what I know." Here are 7 of the biggest takeaways from The Price of Glee. During Glee's early days, Monteith was concerned about maintaining a clean image, according to his friend Frederick Robinson. When he got the part, he was supposed to be this good kid playing this role. He didn't want his past getting out, Robinson said. The beginning of his success with Glee, we were really being told, don't let it out that he's got the drugs and alcohol problem. But while it may have been a secret to the public, Monteith had no problem disclosing it to his close friends, including his roommate Justin Neal. When Corey moved in, it was New Year's Eve 2008. The next day, he said it in such a flippant manner, something about drug use, and he wanted us to know right away that he had passed, he's sober now and that this is a big part of his life, Neal recalled. According to the docuseries, Monteith started skipping school to use drugs at age 13, just a few years after his parents got divorced. He went on to attend a dozen schools, including programs for troubled teens, and often stole large sums of cash from his family. At age 19, his mother and friends staged an intervention, leading him to enter a drug rehab program in 2001. It wasn't until the end of Glee's second season that Monteith went public with his struggles, admitting in an interview that he wanted to share his past so people didn't assume he was exactly like his all-star quarterback character Finn Hudson. "I feel like I had to step in at some point and relate to people with my experience and where I come from," he said. Monteith's publicist Leslie Diana also said he wanted to go public in order to help others. Corey wanted to help others who perhaps were in that same situation to show them that you can come out on the other side and do well in life. Just as Lee Michelle and Corey Monteith's characters dated on screen, the pair also developed an off-screen connection, but not everyone supported the romance. "I did not understand the two of them together," said Garrett Greer, an assistant to the executive producer of Glee. "I had friends who lived in New York and grew up with Lee, so I was very aware of her reputation. She had a rep for being a little bit difficult. I found it interesting that they ended up together. I was really very surprised," added seasons 1 and 2 set decorator Barbara Munch. Former inmate Neal said Monteith struggled with fame as Glee's popularity skyrocketed and the show's fandom intensified. "There was a period where it seemed Corey was getting more and more isolated," he recalled. "He just got to the point where he just hated fame. He said, 'I'm just so tired, I want to rest for a bit. I'm sick of singing of these songs,' and I remember him specifically saying, 'I wouldn't wish fame on my worst enemy.'" Neal continued, "I'd seen the fame, but I didn't realize how hard it was for him until then. I think with that level of fame, you lose sight of who you are." To every single person, he wasn't Corey anymore. He was.